Hey everybody, welcome to Halfbeard's Hut's Heads Up. Today we're checking out Stealth Inc. 2, a game of clones. This is the sequel to Stealth Bastard, actually. You might remember that game when it came out on Steam. Stealth-based puzzle platformer, still pretty fun. Sequel came out on the Wii U as an exclusive, and obviously Nintendo was like, no, you are not putting something with the name Bastard on the front of the eShop. So they renamed it Stealth Inc., and now it's coming to everything else, and it's still called Stealth Inc. Specifically, it's coming to Xbox One, which we're playing that version. It came out last Friday, I think. And PC and all the Sony systems. I think like all of them, including PS3. And those are out today, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, what is it? It is still a stealth-based puzzle platform. We're just kind of gonna jump into the level select a little bit. And just show off a couple levels. I've played like an hour of this so far, maybe a little bit more than that. And it's pretty fun. It's got some good base mechanics here. So why don't we just jump into the first level. Show you what it looks like at the very least. I am this guy. I'm wearing a dumb costume because I unlocked it. And yeah, we're gonna walk around. As you can see, if you played the first one, you can already tell that the pixel art on display is a lot crisper, but also the character is now a polygon. He's an actual model and not just a sprite. So that's kind of impressive. And more importantly, he is a sprite that still moves as if he were he's a polygon who moves as if he were a sprite. He moves very precisely. It's quite nice. Definitely not losing any fidelity switching over visual styles like that. So that's important. And I'm going to pay attention here because I fucked this up a lot. Because the timing on those is a little weird. And yeah, and you're going to move around, you're going to do stuff, and that's the basis of it. There's also some stealth kind of business later on. I can't believe I was just standing at the door. I thought I was in the door. No. There's also some stealth business where you're hiding in shadow. The game's really good about giving you lots of information. Let's pick a later level to show that. How about, let's see, Shoot to Thrill. This seems like one that'll probably have stealth stuff in it. I think so. Let's find out. There's still kind of, I like the visual style of them opening up the levels as time goes on, like visually, like as you open more rooms, the world just kind of opens up, and then you're dealing with all this shadow where we're in the shadow right now. So my goggles are green, it says not visible, it's very clear. There's more shadow there. And then when I'm kind of in shadow, in light, when I'm kind of in light, partially visible, when I'm fully in light, it gives me a full-on, fully visible, and the goggles change. It's very clear as to how visible you are, and it's very clear as to their vision cones. When there's dudes who are hearing you with sound, it makes sure that you know where their sound cones are, where the radius of their senses is. It's good for information. That's a very important thing with any kind of stealth game, is just really clear, precise information, and this game does that, and I am very appreciative. It's the same thing that made Mark of the Ninja so good. It's just actual goddamn knowledge as to what you are doing, where you are, what can see you, all that stuff. That was close. Yeah, as you can see, the steam was blocking their views, so it went white. Like, there's just some good stuff like that. And here's the thing in this game. So you saw a clone in the last level. There's clones here as well. There's clones in all the levels. Some are just hidden. Some are just kind of there as a collectible. But a lot of them are there to help you out. So they will kind of maneuver and adapt to help you complete these puzzles by stepping on switches for you. So as you can see, now he'll step on that for me, so we can have that shadow there, so I can stand this thing's vision cone and activate this switch. And working together. As far as I know, there's not actually co-op though, which is kind of weird, considering they've got this big, like, working with clones focus. But whatever, it's fine. So I'm trying to remember the trick for this one. Have I got you beat? Yeah, you're always gonna get this dialogue in the back from, like, there's basically a researcher watching you. He's the one who loosed you into the facility. Oh, I remember what I need to do. Who's the one who basically loosed you into the facility, and he's constantly giving you little bits of both instruction and antagonistic dialogue. It's very, very Stanley Parable style, especially because it's quite antagonistic, and it works. It's a good way of delivering their story. Anyways, yeah, he's constantly giving you bits of dialogue, and a lot of the fun comes from kind of having you defy his expectations. Yeah, I like that. How that helps you how exactly? Fair play, because you drop the fucking box on him. Like, it's decent writing. It's not super funny. It's low key, but I like low key. I feel like it works here. So let's show a boss. Because the bosses are a good example of what I was talking about earlier with the sound stuff and how the stealth really comes into play here. So, yeah, he's a sentinel. He can see everything. He's a problem. Hit that. Get the hell out of there. And again, it's very clear what he can see, what he can't, where the sound works, where the shadows are, what state I'm in. So move this guy and then jump. Get into the shadows. Hi. Wait for him to stop looking at me. Stop looking at me. There you go. Move this more. Get over here. That's creating another ledge up there. Go hit that terminal. Get up here. Switch across. And then that's not where I want to be. I want to go up here and be like, hey, how's it going? And he hit me. Because, you know, that's a problem. They always seem to have pretty good death dialogues. Let's go die again. Oh, they didn't give me one that time. Oftentimes it'll give you a little bit of death dialogue on the world, which I think is pretty good. So now if I hit, I'm gonna push this into here. That'll pop it out from there. I can push this into place. I love. There's a lot of great character to a lot of the art here, like the way the eyes track you and smile when you're close. I think that's really. It's got a nice little bit of charm to it. Get down here. Push him some more. There you go. That gives me cover. Get up there. Hit that terminal. And then that drops that. I need to move. Oh, dead. Yes, they can move too. Oh, that's the problem. So I'm going to wait for him to just like that and then move. Hit the switch. Keep going. There's definitely some timing stuff in here where it's not just asking you to move smart, it's asking you to move with some speed and a little bit of, you know, pass-fail, masochistic platforming there where you're gonna die. It's just a matter of figuring out those deaths so you can redo them later and not die next time. That kind of business. So, yeah, that's kind of like the base puzzle stuff. Let's jump into the story mode real quick. Just kind of show the structure here. So I am now in the story mode. It's nice enough to just kind of save you wherever you want, whenever you bump out. And it's got this big Metroidvania map. There's, you know, you're finding some items that are giving you a bit more movement throughout the levels, as well as you're finding a lot of the costume stuff. As you can see, I've got the dumb costume stuff on. This is the regular costume. We'll use that for a little while. But it's mainly just a nice conceit for them to lay out levels. It's just a more interesting level select menu, basically. It's not like Colin will appreciate it. Oh yes, Colin is the rival of the other researcher who has loosed you into the facility. He's mad at you for escaping, because what's happened now is basically he's using you to try to get through this facility, but you have escaped his plans. Oh, this is a problem. And are now wreaking havoc throughout the PTI Labs facility. No, you don't see me. Go away. No. God damn it. I found some of the platforming in this to be a little shitty, let's call it, where guys are kind of able to the mechanics and the vision cones don't necessarily work as well as you might hope, and you're getting some spots where it can be really tough to get through. No, then I died, and then he freaks the fuck out. If I hit this, what does this do? What is this gonna do? Changes these. Oh, but it switches directions. That might be helpful. What does it do if I hit it the other way? It pushes it that way. I don't want it that way. I want it this way. Drop down. Those bombs are a problem. If I land on those too hard, they will explode. Maybe, actually, if I hit... No, but then I can't get up. I actually need this in order to get through. That's a problem. So I've got all that steam. I could potentially hide in that steam, but I can't keep a... Like... I can't just stay stuck to the wall. I'm kind of always a little bit down, and I'm constantly kind of falling a little bit. I can't quite get up there. I need to get behind him, and the best way is to stay on this wall, and I just kind of need to hope that I'm going to not attract his attention like I just did there. Unless there's some other solution here that I'm just not seeing, which is entirely possible. Let's just kind of try to jump over him here. It's a bad plan, but I'm going to do it. Oh, yep, see? And then I died. And then I died. That should be the subtitle of this game, and then I died. Wait a little bit longer. Okay, do it there. No, didn't work. All right. I still feel like the trick here is to just stay above him and just use the thing to get over top of him so he doesn't notice you. But that has not been has not worked to my advantage so far. No, not so much. But for as much as this is a Metroidvania map, it is a very linear path. So this is the puzzle. I'm going to do it, or I'm not going to play any more of Stealth Inc. 2. So let's see, hope I can do it, because I'd like to play more of this. I've been enjoying it so far. And then, no, that's not. Yeah, no, I'm pretty aware it's not like Colin's going to appreciate it. You have said that multiple times. So I fall behind him easy enough, but the problem is, this sucks me down, so it doesn't help me all that much. Only I could switch this, then we might have a thing. No, that's not doing it for me. I didn't think it would. I feel like I'm maybe supposed to get him onto those bombs or something, but that's not gonna happen. Maybe I can... Does it switch... No, it doesn't switch those at all. All that's getting switched is steam, but there's not enough steam. Maybe what I need to do is I need to build up enough steam on the one side in order to get it over there, but that doesn't make a ton of sense, and... Yeah, I'm at a loss. Try it one more time. Because I really want to show a new level. That was kind of my hope for what I was going to do by going into the world map. And that's just not happening. And then I died again. I don't know why I'm trying so hard either. Game, you make a fantastic point. No. Like, I can't stay up in the steam. If I could stay up in this steam... That would be the trick. That would be fantastic. That would be the solution to this problem. But no, I can't fight gravity. My guy, despite being a clone, he's had too much fucking NutriPaste or whatever. The problem is if he catches you like that, he's gonna just... Yeah, and like, their vision ranges... So it gives you pretty good information, but as you can see, I feel like the vision range doesn't necessarily update with the movement perfectly. Because as you were able to tell, his vision range was maybe just a little bit longer than what we were seeing. So he was able to see me just a titch above his whatever, like his range. So he was able to get a sight of me, and therefore fuck all of this up. We're just gonna... Oh, fucking... Alright, that's enough. I'm not getting through it. It's not happening. So no. There's also a level editor in this game. It seems complicated. I took a peek at it. It's not great. And then there's custom levels. These are all just nuts. So, I tried a couple of these. I wasn't able to get through them. Let's go look at one, and let's see if maybe the community has made something I can get through. I don't expect it. I wasn't able to get through Puzzle, and I wasn't able to get through Danger. Let's try Blue Dream! See, they're generally a little less visually complex. And it's just like black blocks often I've seen. Not as much like custom business. Just walk through there. Walk through there. And then we're good. Oh no, we still need to hit that thing up at the top. Those cameras kind of seem unnecessary if you're just gonna build that much steam. To the point that it's actually blocking out the range of those other guys. They also can't see. Though if I jump on their heads, it's, you know, doesn't help as much. Duck. That's not gonna help. I will get caught. I guess I have to jump over them, though, because there's no physical way to get past them if I don't jump over them. That's not... I don't have abilities that allow me to, like, get into the background layer or something. So... Don't know what you're expecting, game. But whatever it is, I don't think I've got the abilities. Oh no, it was just... Gotta time that jump right. This seems like a weird level. This doesn't seem like necessarily the most well thought out puzzle. That's that. Alright, so there's user-made stuff. You can do some stuff with it. It doesn't look nearly as... whatever, it's like 3 stars. It doesn't look as good as a lot of the other stuff. So, you know, there you go. Yo, you played a... Wow, 50 gamer points. That seems like a lot for that, but at the same time, nobody really cares about gamer points anymore, so there's also that. What else in this game? Let's do one more level. Just show it off. Show it here. We did this one already, so let's do this one, I guess. Show more of the weird, inflatable... Oh no, we didn't do 2-2. You didn't see me do that one. That was in me. That was in an earlier draft of this video. That didn't happen. So you've also got some tools. Throw this thing out. Pop it up. It's a weird little... It's basically a free block. It's a block that allows me to kind of get where I need to go. Block some lasers. Do that kind of stuff. Take that with me. I can just pop it up underneath me, or I can throw it out. I can also drop it at my feet if I want. There we go. Plaster that. Comes back. This aiming reticle is not fantastic. It's kind of slow, and the arc on it is a little weird. So I'm actually just gonna pop my way back up here because I don't want to be from there. And I'm gonna put this like there. Like that. And that's fantastic. Keep moving. Yeah, I mean, I've liked this so far. It's been pretty good in terms of just like I guess depth of the puzzles. Like the puzzles have been generally creative enough and, you know, have made interesting enough use of things to kind of keep me interested, but there's definitely some finicky business in here in terms of stuff like just some of the platforming and some of the... I'm gonna just try to do it like this because it seems smarter. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. In terms of like some of the platforming and some of the puzzle stuff where it doesn't quite work as smoothly as I might like. Also, maybe some of the forecasting for some of the puzzles is not great. So this is a fun one. You think the solution is to hit that button. If we hit that button, it will... Come on. Come on. Like, there's a really bad acceleration to that. I die. So you don't want to hit the button. So how do you solve this puzzle? Oh, it's easy. Go like that. Fuck that camera. Yeah, I don't know. I've been liking it so far, but at the same time, there are some issues with it that could be maybe ironed out. Just some basic stuff with some of the platforming and some of the puzzle design where it's just not as necessarily intuitive or smooth as it could be. There you go. Save that clone, because why not? Oh, yeah. I kind of want to go back to the Metroidvania map and see if I can't get through that level, because I'm really bummed that I was not able to figure that out. See, this is where they like immediately start giving you some more interesting stuff for this, where like you're having to learn to break these bomb blocks with them and properly time things out. And this one, like, it looks like the thing you're supposed to do is get it up there. Doesn't really work. You're supposed to get it in there. It's sneaky. Definitely asks you to get very familiar with the mechanics quite quickly. I don't know why we started another level. I wasn't planning on that, but whatever. We're already in it. We might as well finish it off. There's this guy. He's a pain. Come on, get it in the hole. Nope. Yeah, this isn't quite... Like, the controls aren't great enough that the timing really feels good. So we're going to put him like that. Go over here. Get that over there. Put him like that. That opens the door. Allows me to crawl through. Oh, no, hold on. Before I do that, I almost forgot. There we go. Wouldn't want to land on those bombs now, would I? Get through there. Hit that big-ass switch. Takes me further. And then this. First up through there. Block that. Then he blocks that for me. Bring him back. Yeah, like there is some good creativity to these puzzles that I greatly appreciate. So that's always good. Once you get into the actual levels, they seem well tested, I guess. Okay. Then we need to save this guy. Which requires us to move fast. And this is a great example of kind of some of the issues with the controls, where I am pressing, where both sticks interfere with one another. Like, I wasn't quite able to, I was holding up on the right stick and down on the left stick, and the reticle kind of didn't know where to go. I got through, but it was an issue. Anyways, that's Stealth Inc. 2. I've rambled enough. I kind of think I've shown what I need to show of it. It's kind of interesting. There's apparently a whole bunch of puzzles in this for you to fool around with, and there's definitely, you know, some options with the level editing stuff, and the general story seems cool. And I like the way they're definitely presenting a lot of that kind of that world building, that text on the walls and stuff like that. But there's just some minor issues with some of the world map stuff. Clearly, I'm gonna try this one more time, and with some of the maybe just some of the telegraphing, I guess. Still can't believe I have not figured out how to get past this. One last try. If I die, it's game over. It's game over. Alright, so yeah, that's Stealth Inc. 2. It's 15 bucks, it's on things. It's on just like everything. Go pick it up if you're inclined. Though, you know, this could be a problem for you as well. If you manage to get through it, please get through this area, please let me know, because I'm at a loss. I feel like I'm doing it right. I feel like this is the thing. But no. But no. Oof. Later, guys.